against the Eagles. It was awesome having Miles Sanders as a guest on the show a little bit earlier. But let's turn to the other action in Week 5, the great slate of action and games. So let's do a little Mad Minute here with 60 seconds on the clock. Let's hit up this NFC South rivalry. It's Bucs, it's Saints squaring off, both teams coming off huge wins. Nate?
Yes?
How does this play out?
Ooh, you know what? I don't want to sound like a Saints hater.
You don't?
Because everybody thinks I hate the Saints.
Kind of sounds like you do sometimes.
I know, you're right, Kay. But here's the thing. The Bucs are playing really well right now. And I feel like with what Jameis has done over the last couple weeks, 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, Mike Evans balling, Godwin balling, excuse me. I feel like they're going to do something that will shock the world. Jameis can't just play well and earn respect. He has to make a statement. Right. This is a statement game. This could be the one that the Saints lose.
Go ahead, Peter.
It's almost like don't let Jameis finally get hot.
I know.
Like, it's been 5 years.
Can you trust him?
Like, it's almost like we haven't seen good Jameis for 3 weeks in a row ever, over 5 years.
Yeah.
He was great against the Giants. He was great against the Rams. If he goes into New Orleans and he beats the Saints, Bridgewater, Breeze, whoever, you go into that building, you come out with a victory, then we can do the coronation of Jameis Winston. That's when I'm ready.
Speaking about coronations, have you heard of the Shaq Barrett? There's a lot. I'm almost reaching the we get it with Shaq Barrett, but I want to relay one last story. Greg Allman put it on Twitter. Last week against the Rams, as one of his sacks of Jared Goff, he said he beat Whitworth so bad that Whitworth screamed, "Jared!" at his quarterback because Shaq was coming to get him. And Shaq said, "I've never heard of that before." Shaq Barrett coming up everywhere.
I love that he tells that story.
Isn't that great? And I beat him so bad he had to yell at his quarterback.
The Bucs would be in first place in the NFC South if they win.
Funny.
Yeah.
First place in the division.
I think they're going to win.
Ooh,
I do.
We've got our pigskin pick'ems coming up. Stay tuned for that. Next up here in Mad Minute, Kyle Allen up against Gardner Minshew. It's Panthers hosting the Jags. Shrigs, what catches your eye in this?
The quarterbacks. You told me in August or early September that we were going to get Jaguars, Panthers, and it wasn't going to be Foles, Newton, but it would be Minshew, Kyle Allen, and I'm as excited, if not more excited. Both these teams are surging, 2 straight wins. The cities are behind these new quarterbacks, and one is undrafted and one is a 6th-round quarterback from this year's draft, meaning as recent as April, 32 teams passed on this guy 5 different times. Minshew's cool, Allen's cool. I'm here for it. I just don't know who's going to win.
I wish we could get in on the text change between Cam Newton and Nick Foles watching this game. You got to be kidding me. The #1 pick, Heisman winner, Super Bowl MVP, and these kids are killing it. I want you guys to help me. Doug Marone came on the show yesterday. Peter challenged him to potentially ever grow a mustache. Did he say if we kept winning, he would do it?
I forget. What did he say?
He said, I can't grow it, but if we keep winning,
whatever it takes.
That's what I'm saying. If they keep winning, come on, Doug.
Speaking of a mustache,
there goes Nate.
hammer time.
What are we doing?
Come on, baby.
You really are pushing this hard.
Let me see here. So are you willing to let me shave this mustache off today? You have the shirt on, Hammer.
His beard.
The shirt. Save the beard. Keep the mustache.
What are we talking about?
Can I shave the beard and keep the mustache?
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Hamilton, your beard is your thing.
Win.
Yeah.
Your beard
Can we
is
do
your
it at the end of the
thing,
show?
Have some
I know,
joy
it's been 10
with
years since I've
All
had
right,
this beard
let's
for
try to
10
do this
years.
one.
Wait till I handle the rest of your body.
Real quick, guys. Raiders, Bears in London. Kyle, what are you looking for? 60 seconds, go.
You know what I'm looking for? Derek Carr. Step up and win this game. You know what I mean? Like, all the talk is, well, Chase Daniel's going to seamlessly take over the Bears. Khalil Mack's going to seamlessly take over the Raiders franchise. Derek Carr, win this game. The other quarterback is out. Everyone's saying you're mincemeat. Go and play, win. You got to have it. Come on, Derek.
Last Sunday, I watched that Bears-Vikings game, wire to wire, the entire game. This Bears defense is so good.
It's a joke.
I cannot wait to see them again.
So good.
I love football. I love offense and defense, but there's something about a dominant defense that just gets me so excited. I can't wait to watch the Bears.
They don't have Shaq Barrett, though, Peter. Come on.
Talk about it. Listen, they beat the Titans. They beat the Colts. Last week, the Raiders rushed for 188.
Broncos and Colts, I'm sorry.
Broncos and Colts, I'm sorry. But who wins this game, though? Who are the Raiders? Who are you going to beat? Go out and beat a great team. Go out and beat a dominant defense. You rushed for almost 200 yards last week up against the Colts. Then let's do that again this week up against the Bears.
I'm mostly excited to see just the vibe, right? It's a new stadium for Tottenham Hotspur out there. We're going to have Stacey Dales, Melissa Stark, the entire vibe. And the Raiders are in the midst of a 49-day away road trip.